Hey, how's it going? It's Chosen. I'm doing a commentary on a game I'm playing here on BattleNet. I got Protoss here, bottom middle, and I'm versing CaLiwEEd. He's a VGT player and a friend of mine that I know. he's I told him that I might record this game, so he's just sitting here talking some shit. Get my pylon here at 8. 8 out of 9 supply. Got my first pylon. And I always offset mine to the short side of my base. It's just the way I like to line up my gateways. You know, whatever. Not a whole lot to talk about when I'm just sitting here making workers. What you see me doing there is I just keep hotkeying my workers. That way in case I have to stack attack or something. And I hotkey that worker there is 7. And then I send him to mine one time. And then after he returns his minerals, I'm going to have him get another Nexus. And doing it that way works out pretty well because when this Nexus finishes, it'll be in perfect unison with my main, so that my worker pump will be exactly the same from both Nexuses. Then my 12th worker is going to come up here and make 2 gateways. This is the way I like to do my double Nexus build. Make my 2 gateways and then come back to the minerals. And then get my second pylon a little bit offset to the right so that I can fit 5 gateways. And I like to hotkey all my gateways that way I can rally my troops everywhere instantly. Wherever I need to send them, I can rally them to that point, so I don't have to go back to my base and constantly bring them when I'm rushing. Get my 3rd and 4th gateway, go back and mine, and then I'm going to get my 5th gateway. I'm going to hotkey my scout and send it out. So scout to the left because my base is kind of offset to the left, so my scout will get there faster. It's pretty much what I always do. I scout pretty much the same direction every time. Hotkey my second Nexus is 9. That way when I want to make 2 probes, I just hit 0p, 9p. Hotkey all these gateways 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you see that? My worker just finished, and so did my Nexus. The timing on that works out really well. First Zealot, I'm going to send him to scout my base. Just make sure there's nothing fishy going on at the side of my base. Keep my Zealot pump up. Now I'm going to rally my troops to the middle. Just rallied all those gateways. Get another pylon. I basically get a pylon with every worker. It seems to keep the timing alright on it. I'm going to send this Zealot to scout the other direction that my probe isn't going. Just keeping my Zealot pump up. And he is Zerg. So I'm assuming he choked. I'm just going to start attacking up in that direction. I'm going to go top mid. Just kind of hope he's there. If I get... He's got this Ling in my base. And he didn't choke, so I'm going to go top right away. No choke there, so I'm going to go mid right. Because if he didn't choke, I'm not really worried about the game. Should be pretty easy to win if he didn't choke. So I'm just going to... Oh, and there's his choke. Alright, so now I'm going to regroup. He's got this one Ling. I'm going to regroup. Once I got a control group up here, I'm gone. And I'll probably stop making Zealots and go with Dragoons. So here I'm going to go for the break. I'm going to try to get my Zealots in here, in between these sunks, to do the most amount of damage. I just want to break that choke, that's all. That's my only goal with that attack. Break that damn choke. And it looks like I'm going to be successful. So I'm gonna keep making zealots now. That's kind of lazy of me. I need to send those workers back. Start my gas up. Get in between these sunks. Hit them. And this is GG. He can't come back from this. He just wasted about 20 drones on sunks, and I fast doubled, so right now my economy is about triple his. And he just typed in GG right there. I'm going to start my Dragoon range. And now I should have the gas. My 4 geysers going. I should have the gas to start a Dragoon pump now. And he's getting Zerg wings too. That's gonna slow him down a lot as well. Start my level 1 upgrades. And I'm gonna send my probe up here to start building my 2nd tier of gateways. I'm just gonna try to block him in. I know he doesn't have any tech. I know he doesn't really have anything to speak of. He just invested so much into his choke and got it destroyed. So I'm not too worried about him having anything that I need to be defensive about or worry about stopping. I've got Dragoons out, so there's no way he's going to be able to do anything clever, like rush some lings by or something. And I'm not even really worried about him scouting me because I'm not going drops or anything. I'm just going standard macro. Just going to try to take my economic advantage and use it to overpower him, pretty much. I never stop making workers. I got the economic advantage. I want to keep it. And the game should be over here in about 2 minutes or so. And now he's coming, so I'm going to go. He's pushing his sunks out. I gotta go right now. I got my zealot wall. I'm going to grab my Dragoons. Bring some zealots in front of them. Move my Dragoons over. You want to keep your Dragoons behind some units. You don't want to let those lings surround them. Keep my pump up, stay broke. And that is GG. Spread them out. Pull these Dragoons back so those lings can't hit them. You want to lose as few units as possible. And keep them to... You don't want like 1 Dragoon tanking on 6 sunks. Keep your macro up, keep building. You don't want to just get complacent and stop your base. He says GG, and we'll probably go re. I got kind of lucky on that one. Mid-base Zerg is pretty hard to win, especially if you choke. That choke is relatively easy to break. Oh, GG.